These are the springs that left all the lime deposits here. You can hear the water flowing here. We're actually looking to see where we dip our feet in it, if we can. I told you to bring towels, and I gotta find out where all that is. But you can see out here what some of it looked like. And this limestone, lye deposits, sodium deposits, and all has been deposited over a couple thousand years.
Thank you.
Seems to be an annual pilgrimage here for people. I don't know that we're going to get all the way down there to put our feet in it. Buy some mineral oil and we'll dip in it tonight. It's beautiful though. These are pretty shallow deposits, but they hold the water, and it's got a nice color to it and all. Looks like there's artificial ones down there that when it's warmer they let you probably get in. And our hotel tonight's supposed to have a mineral spring in it, and it's quite warm. It's 36 degrees Celsius. Snow-capped mountains around us, and tomorrow and the next day it's supposed to be 3 and 4 degrees Celsius. It will be rather cold. Okay, so ancient city is over that way. That's the south gate over there. These were all houses that crumbled down in various earthquakes. And this is this mound of rock and dirt. And here's a shout out to Oofas. Oofas, where are you? They've been taking me all over here. All kinds of weather. I didn't wear them in the snow, but probably could have. This pair is really nice because they are no longer slippery on top when they get wet. This place right here intrigued me. I didn't go to a couple other places in the area just because they need to walk 100 miles for that, but this is impressive. Little caves here, wonderful view of the valley, and an overview of the city as well. So let's continue. Oofus, don't fail me now. This looks like it was carved out for a good reason, but walled up. It was probably a vault. Yeah, perhaps this was a vault for somebody. I'll talk to my guide and see what they think. If I get up high enough, I'll point over to a hill just over this mound where the Apostle Philip was buried, and one of the Roman emperors built a basilica. Again, knocked down. That looks like a tomb or a vault down there as well. Yeah, I think that's what this area is. Probably some burial areas. These look like stones laid in a particular fashion, and my goodness, there was a much better way up here. Well, Ufa, you got a good advertisement out of it, so hope you like this. Beautiful fields. The mountains over there used to show snow. Clouds have come down over that. This looks like a ceremonial top to a sarcophagus, perhaps. Yeah, that's what these are. Yep. The earthquake did a lot of damage to the city. Knocked it down twice. Oh my, yeah. Exactly what we're looking. So, if I have my bearings right, over the hill here, there is several homes, and there's a roadway up there. There's an old ruin. On the left, GoPro, you're not able to zoom, but if I hold this steady enough, and let's just say you can see the big hill with the antennas and towers on it, and if you come down that hill, just to the left, where the White House with 4 or 5 windows is, there's an area up there that the basilica was built in. And Philip was buried up in there. Again, those stones up there are remnants of the houses that used to stay there, as are these. And that structure over there with the arches is the theater. The solid wall to the right is the back end of the amphitheater. So there's an amphitheater, as most Roman cities big like this had installed. And this city was famous for its gladiator fights. Yeah, there seem to be a couple of other areas here. What's the plural of sarcophagus? Sarcophagi? Somebody, I'm sure, will add that to the comments and correct my language. Well, this is not part of my tour, but it's a very interesting piece to it. There's a tablet of some sort, and here's a vault, a tomb. Whoever tomb this was, forgive me. There's some writing above it, probably Roman, and I don't know exactly what it says. It's hard to make it out, but some of you that can read that might be able to make it out. We'll poke our head in here and see what we got. There's some holes in there, but nice place to hold somebody. It looked like there were 3 chambers here and a chamber in the back, and I understood that they did bury people on top of one another. So, could have been a family tomb. And here are some smaller graves, more tombs down there, and that's the big guy that we see. It looks like there was a wall at one time around this as a perimeter as well. Another vault right here, sarcophagus. Let's go over to see what this has. And the ground has changed levels several times, I'm sure, since these were originally installed. Looks like there was some writing on that as well. And that one looks like a very nice one as well. Probably stood up above ground for a normal height. And I don't know, are these snails? They could be Turkish snails. Escargot, at least it's a shell. Looks like. Come here. Is there anybody in there? Yeah, we'll take it back to the bus and see. There's another one. The red poppies up here again. And this one is, you can tell, probably damaged quite a bit from an earthquake. Here's the top to a grave, and this grave is open. Again, forgive us for intruding. Yeah. This looks like it's only got one hole there. And have to find out what this channel running both ways. Maybe that let water run through it so it didn't flood. I'm sure there's a smart guy out there that knows why we had those. And even more up this way. Well, wonderful little visit here. Hope you've enjoyed it, so I don't bust my ass on the way down and make that part of the video. I'll shut this off in a bit and head back down. Let's see how this works, if I can get inside there. Okay, so we inserted you straight in. Let's see if my GoPro skills have improved enough to make that in. Well, GoPro's not behaving. There must be something over the edge here. I'm supposed to see buses. That don't work, and this is not a wow moment here either. So we'll go to the top of this hill while we're recording. Apologize for that intrusion. What do we see here? And another cat. They're not feral. Everybody takes care of those things. I'm going to walk back this way, get some pictures, so I'm not just holding this thing up in the air. That looks like another entrance to a tomb at one time. All right, out for now.